Hey guys, I hope you guys are well. This is just part two of the book review. I just want to say that I never mentioned that what happens when Hetty appears in the book. She goes with tea with Sarah Smith, alongside with Clover Moon, and that's how they met up. I do like the fact that how Hetty appeared in the book because this was when she was a foundling as well. So it really goes to show Sarah Smith way of trying to like improve the lives of poor young girls. And I do like the fact that they have like these connection, or like Clover Moon and Hetty Feather, they have like similar, they come from like similar backgrounds, so like they both lost their mothers, so and they like just kind of got along well, and they have big aspirations, and they're both such like talented artists. Like Hetty's a really good writer, and Clover Moon is a really good at drawing. So there's just like really good shows how Jacqueline Wilson shows up, even though they really come from poor, they really come from poor background, they're really talented, they're really ambitious, and really have keen to learn. And I really like the fact that they're really common, like they have so much in common with each other, and they got along so well. So I really like the fact that when they met up, it wasn't just when Jacqueline wasn't just put her in the book, it was really done so well and so smoothly. So that was one thing I had to talk about. Like I said, like so much has happened in this such a short book. Like look, it's not even like that long. So yeah, such a productive read, such a productive read. And obviously we have the other character Sissy, who also appeared in the Hetty Feathers series book, and her sister, we found out that she actually passed away, and this was in the Hetty Feathers series. Sissy looked after her little sister, and they passed away. And I guess like again, I like the fact that the characters Clover Moon has a lot in common. Like she got along with Sissy well. They both took care of their sister before they passed away. Just like having common ground and be able to get through the difficult, challenging times. Also makes this more an enjoyable read. Like I said, highly recommend to anyone who wants to read this. Definitely recommend it. So this is the blurb for anyone who's interested as well. And obviously so those are the two characters I really wanted to talk about. In terms of tea, Sarah Smith did to a lot of her characters as well, is bringing them out to tea, let them have a lot of cupcakes or like scones, blueberry muffins and all that stuff, and they have like Earl Grey tea or like just drinks, warm drinks. And I thought it was so wholesome to see, because I feel like in the cost of living you don't even get that, because it's still a luxury now, because even going out for tea, for a scone or cakes are really expensive even now. So being able to do that back then as well, it just feels like it still is a luxury now. So again, this book is like really relatable, so something that we can relate to, even like the challenging times, because there's something even that happens even to this, like in this current times as well. I'm just trying to see if I've like missed out of anything as well. um we also have another diversity representation, who's a character called Jimmy Wills, who is Clover Moon's friend that she met from the neighborhood, the one that previously talked about where she get along with the children. And he has also has a disability with his legs. He's unable to walk, and what they do, they give him a cart, and it makes him easier to wheel around the neighborhood. And Jimmy was really thankful, like how Clover Moon always involved him in their games. And yeah, she was a really good friend. So I do really like this book. Like I said, pretty sad that I even finished it. Like that's how good this book is. This book was almost 5 stars, so you best believe that this is a really good book. These are all the other historical books as well that you could read under the head of the other series. And there's the Open Plumstead, which I haven't read. So I don't know. When I read the few samples, I didn't seem too keen, but we never know. And another thing I like about this book is Jacqueline Wilson brings information about what life was like in the Victorians. So we got some facts that you could also read as well. So if those are interested, so I just put it there. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. Like with all the other Victorian books, they do put like pictures to show what the chapters is about. So we have we have you catch up. This is Jimmy Rules, provided I can turn the page. Yeah, this is the way he's like rolls around in the wheel to help him to maneuver. So yeah, so honestly, highly recommend. So this is all I think I have to say. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Like I said, like so much has happened in this book. So, and we also have the appearance of Mr. Rivers, who Chloe resides with in the end, works for, and he's basically an artist. He makes a living as drawing books for Sarah Smith. She illustrates for Sarah Smith books, and we'll see him a lot in the other book. Let me just quickly get that out, which is in the Rivers book, and he's basically let me just actually, so he basically I was going for that he basically illustrates for Sarah Smith's book. He is a painter as well, a very talented painter, and he also draws draws and sketches children from the neighborhood, because he really likes to get perspective on what's like in the lower class community. And he was very fond of Clover Moon, that we see, because she was one that engages with all the children. She had so much enthusiasm and energy, and yet she is unfortunately one of the worst, who get treated really badly by her stepmother Mildred. So I think like Mr. Rivers was really like fond of her, and so she was a spunky kid in a good way, and also was very much shocked by her talent to draw as well. She was a really good artist, and he saw a lot of talent in her as well. So that's Mr. Rivers. I am trying to think if there's anything else I have missed. But anyway, I don't want to like give out too much. This is still really a good book. Honestly, really glad I read it, and I hope to see you guys in my next book review, which is Rose Rivers, which I will hopefully be able to finish. But it's a lot, but there's not much happened so far for such a thick book. It's like double the size at this point. They look the same, but they're not, trust me. So yeah, so thank you for listening to my book review, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.